I started this video as a complete noob. I was slow, I was weak, and honestly, I couldn't even finish World 1. Everyone else was already running around like they owned the game. Players were flying across the keyboard, people were reaching crazy speeds, and I was still trying to survive the easiest jumps. My goal was simple: get stronger, get faster, and maybe, somehow, finally reach World 2. But then something happened that I was not ready for. A strange purple portal appeared in the lobby. It said, admin abuse? At first, I thought this was just going to be some normal bonus event. Maybe free speed, maybe a few extra wins, maybe something small. But then I saw a message from Chichini. He said something about fighting for World 3. Wait, World 3? I didn't even know World 3 existed. I thought I was still struggling with World 1 and World 2. And suddenly the game was talking about a brand new World 3? That instantly changed everything. I had to find out what was going on. So I walked straight into the portal, and the moment I entered, everything turned purple. The portal pulled everyone inside, and then Chichini said, "Welcome to the void." This was not a normal update. This was not a normal admin abuse. This was a full boss event.
The whole map changed. The ground was made of giant keyboard keys. There were glowing orbs everywhere. There were portals. There were players running in every direction. And in the middle of everything, there were players holding huge swords. At first, I had no idea what we were supposed to do. I was just running around, trying not to get lost. Then I started collecting rewards. And suddenly, plus 18,000 wins. Wait, what? I barely did anything, and the game just gave me 18,000 wins? That was already more than I expected. Then I kept running. More trophies, more wins, more speed. Every few seconds, my numbers were going up. And remember, before this, I couldn't even finish World 1. Now I was inside a secret void event, collecting huge rewards and trying to understand why everyone was fighting for World 3. Then the story got even crazier. Chichini said he wanted a new world, World 3, but Secret_Loki was trying to stop him. Secret_Loki kept warning everyone that this was dangerous. He said this could destroy everything, and Chichini didn't care. He said that as long as a new world was born, it was worth it. That was when I realized this event was not just giving rewards. This event was literally creating World 3, and we were inside the event while it was happening. At that moment, I stopped thinking like a noob. I had one job: keep running, keep collecting wins, keep getting faster, and survive whatever was about to happen. The players with swords started attacking the enemies. There were big enemies with health bars in the middle of the arena. Everyone rushed in together. Some players were swinging swords. Some players were running around the keyboard map, and I was trying to collect every reward I could. Then the game gave me another huge reward, plus 90,000 wins. No way! 90,000 wins from one event? My speed started climbing faster than ever before. I went from barely moving to actually flying across the map. The keyboard keys that felt impossible before suddenly felt easy. The map was still dangerous, but now I was getting stronger every second. Then Chichini started talking about breaking the old worlds. He said something like, to build something new, you have to break something first. That sounded bad. Very bad. Secret_Loki was trying to stop him. Lucky Matt G was asking what was going on. And I was just thinking, bro, I only came here for speed. Now I'm in the middle of a multiverse boss event. Then the rewards got even crazier. Plus 12,000 wins. Plus 18,000 wins. More trophies. More speed. More levels. The whole screen was filled with numbers. At one point, Chichini enabled more speed, and suddenly the game felt broken. Times 250 speed. Then even more. The speed boost kept getting higher. It felt like the event was no longer under control. The whole void was glowing. The huge orbs were everywhere. The keyboard map kept changing colors. Sometimes the screen turned black and white. Sometimes everything turned orange. It looked like the entire game was being destroyed from the inside. And somehow, that made the rewards even bigger. Then I saw one of the craziest rewards of the whole event. Plus 180,000 wins. I had to stop for a second. 180,000 wins from one reward? That is insane. A few minutes ago, I was a noob. Now I was getting rewards that looked like admin commands. And every time I collected more wins, I became faster. My speed kept going up. My level kept going up. My power kept going up. This was the first time I actually
actually felt strong in this game. But the event was not over. Secret_Loki kept saying that Chichine had to be stopped. He said the void was fracturing. He said the data was overloading. And then Chichine just kept pushing harder. More wins, more speed, more power. At one point, the players were still fighting in the middle with swords. The enemies had health bars. The whole arena was packed. Everyone was trying to stop Chichine before the portal opened completely. But Chichine kept saying that World 3 was eternal. He wanted World 3 no matter what. And honestly, I started to want World 3 too. Because if the event for World 3 was already this crazy, then how insane is World 3 itself going to be? Then something huge happened. The screen started turning orange. The game looked like it was breaking. The speed boost went even crazier. x600 speed, then x1000 speed. I could barely understand what was happening anymore. Everything was moving too fast. Players were flying. The map was shaking. The void was falling apart. And the rewards kept coming. Plus 18,000 wins. Plus 270,000 wins. More trophies, more speed, more levels. At this point, I was not the same player who started the video. I started as the guy who couldn't even beat World 1. Now I was running inside the void, collecting insane rewards, watching players fight with swords, and helping stop a boss event that was trying to create World 3. That is a crazy upgrade. Then Secret_Loki said he had lost control. He couldn't stop Chichine anymore. Chichine said the orbs were helping him, and the players had to keep gathering wins. That part was crazy because the event made it feel like our wins were powering the whole thing. Every reward mattered, every player mattered, and every second made the event more unstable. Then Chichine pushed it even further, times 2,000 speed enabled. At that point, I knew this was completely broken. Not broken in a bad way, broken in the best way possible. This was the kind of update that turns a noob into a monster. I was faster than I had ever been. I had more wins than I expected. And for the first time, World 3 didn't feel impossible. But there was still one big problem. To enter World 3, I need level 400. And I am not level 400 yet. Not even close. But after this event, I finally believe I can get there. Because before this, World 2 felt impossible. Before this, I couldn't even finish World 1 properly. Before this, I was just another slow noob on the server. But now I know what kind of power this game can give me. Now I know how fast I can become. Now I know that World 3 is real. And I know exactly what my next goal is. Reach level 400, unlock World 3, and see what Chichine was trying to create. At the very end, everything went dark. Chichine asked, "What happened?" And Secret_Loki answered, "We stopped you. The event was over. The void was stopped. World 3 was not mine yet, but now I know it's coming. And next time, I'm not entering as a noob. I'm coming back stronger. I'm going to keep training. I'm going to reach level 400. And when I finally unlock World 3, I'm going to conquer it."